Welcome to Module 2 of the Lighting Controls Acceptance Testing Training video series. In this module, we'll provide an overview of lighting controls acceptance test requirements contained in the Building Energy Efficiency Standards. In Module 1, we gave an overview of the Acceptance Test Technician Certification Provider Program. In this module, you'll learn how to identify the buildings and lighting control systems that require lighting controls acceptance testing. We'll discuss when acceptance testing is triggered, applicable energy codes and appliance standards, and changes from the 2013 to the 2016 code. First, let's discuss when the acceptance testing requirement is triggered. The lighting controls acceptance testing requirement is triggered when certain indoor and outdoor lighting controls are installed. This requirement is applicable to new construction, additions, and certain alterations to existing buildings. New construction refers to construction of entirely new structures. Additions are any changes to a building that increase floor area and volume of the building. Additions are also any changes that increase the illuminated area of an outdoor lighting application regulated by the standards. For both newly constructed buildings and additions, testing is required for any size project. For buildings 10,000 square feet or greater, test results must be included in commissioning documents. Alterations involve replacing any lighting component, system, or equipment regulated by the energy standards. Those could include luminaire replacements, luminaire removal and reinstallation, luminaire relocation, wiring alterations, or connecting luminaires to switches, relays, branch circuits, and other controls. Now that we know when the acceptance testing requirements are triggered, we'll take a closer look at the applicable energy codes and appliance standards. The energy standards require that automatic daylight controls, shut-off controls, demand-responsive controls, outdoor lighting controls, and projects that add lighting controls be tested in accordance with the acceptance testing procedures in the 2016 non-residential reference appendices. Non-residential appendices NA 7.6 for indoor acceptance tests, NA 7.7 for institutional tuning tests, and NA 7.8 for outdoor tests specify the procedures for inspection and functional performance testing to be performed by the Certified Lighting Controls Acceptance Test Technician. Acceptance testing for these controls ensures that the devices are properly positioned and respond only to activity within the area of the controlled lighting, adjust lighting according to the space requirements, are certified for use in California, and contain certain features required by the energy standards and the appliance efficiency regulations. The 2016 energy standards include updates that enhance and simplify many aspects of the 2013 requirements for lighting controls, acceptance test requirements, and procedures for both indoor and outdoor spaces. We'll go over these changes briefly in this section of the video. The new indoor lighting requirements include two new power density adjustment factors, or PAFs, that encourage the use of institutional tuning and daylight harvesting control systems. Acceptance tests for these PAFs have been added to the standards. Also included are updates to indoor lighting alterations. Institutional tuning is a control strategy that sets the maximum output of a lighting system to less than full output, delivering the right amount of light while using less energy. Projects may gain a 10% lighting power allowance credit for implementing institutional tuning. In daylit areas, the credit is reduced to 5%. Acceptance tests for institutional tuning controls are documented on a new compliance form, NRCA-LTI-05-A. The second new PAF addresses daylight harvesting control systems that fully extinguish all the lighting when sufficient daylight is available. Projects may gain a 10% credit for this strategy when applied to luminaires in a skylit or primary sidelit daylit zone. Acceptance test results for daylight dimming plus off controls are documented on the existing automatic daylighting controls compliance form, NRCA-LTI-03-A. Requirements for indoor lighting alterations have been simplified, reorganized, and renamed. Indoor lighting alterations are now categorized into three types: entire luminaire alterations, luminaire component modifications, and lighting wiring alterations. A new exemption in the 2016 code states that when a project adds lighting controls to control 20 or fewer luminaires in total, the entire project is exempt from acceptance testing. In the 2016 code, there is a change in procedures for outdoor lighting control acceptance test. Outdoor lighting controls and equipment previously had a limited set of functional tests as part of the acceptance test process. Now, all types of outdoor controls must undergo functional testing in addition to inspection. Acceptance test requirements and procedures for many types of outdoor automatic shutoff controls have been clarified and/or expanded in the 2016 code. Specific functional tests for photo controls, astronomical time switch controls, and part night controls are now available. Alteration projects where lighting controls are added to control 20 or fewer luminaires in total are now exempt from acceptance testing for the entire project. This concludes Module 2. For more information on lighting controls acceptance testing, please visit the Energy Commission website at www.energy.ca.gov/Title 24/ATTCP.